Hello everybody and welcome back into Scotiabank Arena for Game 2 between the Maple Leafs and the Carolina Hurricanes. Game 1 taken to a final score by the Canes 3-2. Toronto down 3-0 in that game, got too late in the third period, but were unable to complete the comeback. So Carolina, the 1-0 series leading the best of 5. Here's a chance early, and Wall makes the first stop of the night. Good chance and tight for the Hurricanes right out of the gates, looking to get on the board early here, and we saw that in the first game where the Leafs made a mistake early and the Canes picked up on it and converted for a goal. Face-off one back. Here's Riley up for Marner. Marner on that right wing down into the Carolina zone. That's chipped in deep and now Nylander's on it. Nylander to the net. Kicked out by Anderson. The backhand block. And a penalty coming early to Carolina. So the Maple Leafs go to the power play. Jacob Slavin heads off for Carolina. 2 minutes for slashing. This will be the second Maple Leaf power play of round 1. They are 0 for 1. The face-off. One by Tavares. Brody in, shoots! That one got through, but it's kicked out. Pass centered, and that one blocked and sent down the ice. Leafs back to get it, Brody. Toronto a much better start than Game 1 so far, even though we're still scoreless early here. Tavares moving in, shoots! Kicked out by Anderson. Yarncroke picks that up. Kept in by Tavares. He fired that and went high over the net. Now it's picked up by Brady Shea. Up ahead for Fast, and that is not out. Could not clear. Pesce will have a chance now to stall, and that does get out and down the ice. Brody back to get it. 4 gone here in the first period. That's played to Wall. Played that down, wrong guy. Fast in front. Taken back by Toronto. Now another giveaway. Kicked out. Rebound. Wall got that too. And he will hold on to that. The Leafs right at the end of that power play with some messy plays in front of the net. And Joseph Wall had to clean it up to keep it scoreless. Almost 5 gone here in the opening period of Game 2. Carolina-Toronto tied at 0. Canes took Game 1 3-2. Burns firing block. Kotkaniemi in front. What a stop. Joseph Wall taking that away. Another chance. That was blocked, and it's played for Sam Lafferty. Lafferty right wing down into the corner. Now picked up by Slavin. Robertson getting in there for it. Svechnikov out on that right wing. Through center, he has help and plays it for Burns. Burns on the left, moving in. Lining, firing, kicked out by Wall. Played for Lafferty. Up the boards for Robertson. Backhand to the head for Brody. Chipped up that right wing side. The Canes back on it. We're just about halfway through 1 here in Game 2. Scoreless. Canes are in. That's blocked. Giordano gave it away. Kotkaniemi centers. And in tight as Nate, just stopped by Wall. In the corner. Canes pressuring again. Back to the point. That finds Burns poked out. Alex Steeves looking to take off with it. And here is Burns. Steeves again all over him for it. And he comes up that left side with speed. Canes in. Kotkaniemi kicked out by Wall. 8 to go here in the first. Still scoreless in Game 2. Sam Lafferty for Toronto. Lafferty turns it back. Now centers. Nylander shoots. And the patience of getting that to the net stopped by Anderson. Now up that left side. Giving away Robertson. Kept it in but turned it over to Aho. And he is tripped. And Carolina will have their first power play of the night. Maple Leafs 0 for 1. Now Carolina will go to the power play. John Klingberg will head to the box here. Maple Leafs and Canes tied at 0 here in the first period of Game 2. Faceoff comes to the right side of the net. Here's the draw. One back by Tavares. Leafs trying to kill this penalty. Big hit, and now Jake McCabe is off to the races. McCabe short-handed, and the Leafs already have one shorty here, as that is blocked to the net. Nason played that to Aho. Svechnikov in front. That shot sent wide. Karavainen in the corner. He'll pick it up. Looking, centering it, and they score. It's a power play goal with 5:38 to go in the first, and it's 1-0 Carolina. Andrei Svechnikov gets the goal and squeaks it underneath the leg of Wall inside the right post. Carolina once again on the board first. Leafs have looked like the better team in this first period, but they pay the price because of that penalty. And you know how good Carolina's power play is. Jarvis scores! And it's quickly 2-0 Carolina. Looking a little bit like Game 1. The Maple Leafs slow the puck on this shift. They lose control of it in the middle of the ice, and the Canes enter and find the slot and beat Joseph Wall in tight for a 2-0 lead. Kampf losing that. He'll spin through center and drops it off for Reeves. Leafs are in with Brody. Brody to Yarncroke, and that goes up the side of the net. Shea Up ahead, here's Teravainen. On that right wing, he gave that away to Kelly Yarncroke. Yarncroke for Reeves. He'll look back for Yarncroke. Leafs are in. Here's Yarncroke dropping that in front. Reeves has it. Shoots! Anderson the stop. In tight, he holds on to that. 2:07 to go here in the first. 2-0 Canes. Game 2 of the best of 5 between Toronto and Carolina. And the Leafs once again down by 2 on home ice. They were down by 3 in game 1. Round 1, Marner tried to pick it up. He got tripped on the way. And now Pesce has that ahead for Jarvis. Jarvis back in his own end. Marner trying to defend on that. Teravainen hit. And the Leafs are in, but offside. 47 seconds to go here in the first period. And we have a 2-0 Carolina lead. Face-off outside the Kane line. Anderson allowed 2 in the third in the first game after his team had a 3-0 lead, the final 3-2. Shea dug free by Matthews, but it's down into the Toronto zone. They try to get it ahead. There's Marner for Matthews. 3 seconds to go in the period. Matthews in, shoots! Stopped by Anderson, backhand, and time expires. 2-0 Carolina after 1. Shots on goal in the game are 8 for Carolina with 2, 7 for the Leafs with none. Hits are 6-1 Canes, faceoffs 5-4 Carolina, power plays 1 for 1, Toronto 0 for 1, 2-0 after 1. Welcome into the second period of play. The Leafs still looking for their first period goal of round 1. They didn't score in the second as well in game 1, as here we are in the second now. Nylander scores! William Nylander puts Toronto on the board 42 seconds into period 2. In tight on Anderson, he finds the slot, and it's a 2-1 game. So it's a 2-1 hockey game. The Maple Leafs on the board just 42 seconds into the second. Carolina in, looking for a chance to the net. That one in tight was blocked. Leafs ahead with Riley. Has Marner now for Matthews. Matthews back for Marner. Marner in front. Scores! Nylander again. Tie game. The Maple Leafs tied. They go back-to-back. William Nylander with both goals, and Toronto has tied the game at 2. Here's Slavin, just about gave it away. Brody for Matthews. Now ahead, that hit his stick, and it gets in deep into the corner. Burns is on it, has Matthews and Marner all over him. Now Teravainen hit by Brody. Along the boards, Aho picks it up. Through center, and now for Jarvis. Matthews tried to take that away. Aho, Jarvis in front. That's stopped by Wall. Here's Giordano. He'll find a lane for Mitch Marner. Marner looking for Matthews. The pass. Scores! Austin Matthews with his first of the series. And it's 3-2 Toronto. The Maple Leafs have their first lead of the series in a game. Down 2-0, they're now in front, 3-2 here in the second. What a breakthrough in the second period. We've seen much better things from the Leafs in this game so far. Here's a giveaway. Bertuzzi trying to get it. In the corner, hit his man and did get it free. Round to the far right corner. Slavin has it. Slavin being pressured by Bertuzzi. Now the Leafs getting in there with Tavares. And now here's Svechnikov in to the net, spinning, but can't get a shot. Now it comes in front, and Wall kicks that out. Brody giving away. Giordano now finds Tavares. He'll chip it for Domi. Domi tried to get it on his backhand in front. Now in the corner, battling for it. It's picked out by Kotkaniemi and rolls back to Anderson. Now Kotkaniemi out to center. Halfway through this one, 3-2 Toronto, game 2. Here's Giordano, ahead for the Leafs. Right side and in. Bertuzzi chases after that. Natchez in the corner now feeds it up ice for Svechnikov. Here he comes left side, in over Toronto line, to the middle, playing it to Kakaniemi, a backhand shot blocked, and into the left corner. Kakaniemi to Fast, that shot blocked as well. Camp ahead for Yarncroke. 7 to go here in the second. 3 in a row for the Leafs to take the lead. Here's Shea. He has Martinuk in alone. Klingberg back to defend, but that shot did get on net, and it's knocked out by Wall. Another chance. Here's a forehand try. That goes wide. Back in front, that shot stopped. And Klingberg tries to clear, does ahead for Reeves. Here's Ryan Reeves. Shoots, scores! A quick snap beats Freddie Anderson in tight, and it's 4-2 Toronto. A 4-goal second here in Game 2. Face-off one back, controlled by the Hurricanes. It's 4-2 Toronto. Here's David Kampf. Kampf had help going to the net, but couldn't feed it in front. Here's Pesce. Now ahead up on the wing for Fast. Fast turning back with it. He'll play for Shea. Now to Stahl. Gave that away, entering the Leaf zone. As pressured by Morgan Rielly. Rielly gave it away, but got it back. Rielly, he's in. He has help at Klingberg. In, shoots, that stop. Rebound bouncing around. Kampf can't get a handle on it, but he took a man down, and that's going to be a Carolina power play. 1 for 1 in the game. This will be their second power play of the night. Perfect so far, but they're down 4-2 late here in the second. Draw one back by Toronto. Rielly to Brody. Up ahead for Kelly Yarncroke. Here's Yarncroke through center, down into the Carolina zone. Down, here's Lafferty on it. Sam Lafferty in front. Can't get a backhand. And Anderson will cover for the Canes. 1:21 remaining in the second period. It was 2-0 Carolina after one. Toronto an outbreak in the second. They lead 4-2. So here's the face-off right side of the net. Tavares to take it, shorthanded. Did not win this one back for his club, but Stastny in the corner hit. Natchez to Jarvis. Kakaniemi ahead. Here's a 2-on-1. That pass. Natchez in front. Scores! It's a power play goal, the second of the night for Carolina, and they're back in the game again. It's 4-3. A loud Game 2 from Scotiabank Arena. It comes in the final minute of period 2. 4-3 game, but the home side still in front here. Draw one back, it's controlled by Slavin. Playing that to Burns, now ahead for Natchez. Leafs will try to get that back fast. Here's Rielly, seconds running down in the second. Chipped in for Bertuzzi, he's on it, in, shoots, didn't get all of it. Now Domi picks it up 2 seconds to go in the period. Looking in front, and played it. The time expired, and it's 4-3 Toronto after 2. A 4-goal second. The Canes got one late in the second. A 4-3 game heading into the third. Shot to goal after 2, 13 for Carolina with 3, 12 for the Leafs with 4. Hits are 12-7 Carolina. Faceoffs 11-6 Carolina. Power plays the Hurricanes 2 for 2. Toronto 0 for 1. 4-3 Toronto through 40. Welcome into the third period tonight from Scotiabank Arena. The Maple Leafs up by a goal here in Game 2, trying to even this series heading into Game 3 back in Carolina. Coming up next, the Toronto Marlies in the Laval Rocket. That will be Game 2 from Coca-Cola Coliseum. That's right after this. Here's Klingberg to the net and trying to beat Anderson in tight, but he won't have that. Nice move on the backhand. Tries to beat Freddie in tight. He knows that the 5-hole is pretty much open whenever Anderson's in that, and trying to take advantage of it there, but Anderson, good coverage, making that stop. Slavin playing that up for Burns. Left wing, there's Jarvis. Rielly. Here's Aho through center, in over the Toronto line. Nylander gets it back. 2 goals in the night for William Nylander. He got it tied for Toronto before they broke through. Aho on that left wing. Matthews tried to cover on that, didn't. Kakaniemi can't get it to the goal. Slavin from the corner. Aho spinning in front, looking for a lane. Got one, stopped by Wall. And the Leafs have control. Marner for Nylander. Here's William Nylander, has Matthews looking to help out. He'll chip that up for Marner. Turned over again. Canes have it. Slavin in over the line, through the center. On a backhand, got the shot away, kicked out by Wall. Bertuzzi the other way. He's hit on that wing. That's Tavares going after it. Rielly pokes it ahead. John Tavares losing it to Slavin. Already 7 gone here in the third period. Toronto holding on 4-3 here in Game 2. Game 1, 3-2 Carolina won. Here comes Rielly. Has open Domi. Through center, turning it back. He'll center it front. There's a beauty. Scores! It's in the net, and it's 5-3 Toronto. A perfect passing play that fools Anderson, and it's John Tavares, the captain, with his first of the playoffs. Look at this pass. Perfect, and Anderson's not going to get across in time. 5-3 Toronto. So back to center ice. 5-3 Toronto, just about halfway through the third period. Raw controlled. It's picked up by Bertuzzi. Brody now ahead for Bertuzzi. Leafs in again. Bertuzzi along that board side. Couldn't hold on to it for long. Brody chipping that for Domi. Domi looks for an opening. Missed Tavares on the feed. Penalty coming, and it's going against Toronto. Carolina will go to their third power play of the night. They are 2 for 2. The Leafs have to find a way to kill this one off. They have a 2-goal lead with 9:42 to play here in Game 2. Raw controlled. Here's Burns. Centers. Svechnikov. Natchez in. Fires. That's blocked. Leafs ahead. Shorthanded. Calle Yarncroke. What a move that was. Yarncroke is in. And he's stopped by Anderson. Burns to Svechnikov. Coming up that left side. He has help through center. Burns in over the line now. Lining and firing. That's off wall and into the corner. Here Dano to Lafferty. Chipped up for Yarncroke. Here's Calle Yarncroke. Up the board side. Burns back on it. Natchez for Svechnikov. Moving in. Shooting. Stopped by Wall. That's played up for Calle Yarncroke. Looking from the corner in front. And Wall makes another big stop. Another chance. Picked up point blank. Here's Yarncroke. 7.5 to go here in the third period. 5-3 Toronto. They killed it off. Lafferty after it in the corner. Burns hit. Tavares has it out front. Winds and shoots. It's kicked out. Rebound. Anderson got that too. Good pressure by the Leafs right after the penalty kill. Back to the point, Riley. Riley with the lane. He shoots, and it's off the post. It got in behind Anderson, but not over the line. Leafs keep it in. Tavares trying to feed it for Yarncroke. Natchez to Svechnikov. And under 5 to go. 5-3 Toronto. Svechnikov centers. Aho kicked out by Wall. Pass in front for Teravainen. He missed it. Klingberg through center for Austin Matthews. Matthews on it. Lining. No shot. That won't get to the net. Riley chips it in deep for Tavares. Here is Pesce. Gave that away to Nylander. Leafs keep it in. Matthews with help to Tavares. Tipped in front. They score! A hat trick. William Nylander. 6-3. It's his third of the night. And Toronto will even this series at 1. There's the shot off the post. Rebound bounces out, and Nylander's there to clean it up. No one to help Anderson in behind as the puck bounces right to the stick of Nylander. Easy tap in, and the Leafs are up by 3 with 2 minutes left. Face off back to center ice. One back by Toronto. Matthews. Klingberg down into the Carolina zone. The Leafs have this one on lockdown. Nylander again. That's stopped. Here's Pesce. And the Leafs came to play tonight compared to Game 1. Waited to the third period to finally get on the board in that first game, and we did not see the play tonight in Game 1. Here's Matthews with speed, breaking to the net. Austin Matthews can't get that. Nylander centers it back out front. That's Klingberg helping. Now the pass and a shot, deflecting, but Anderson knocking that down. Shea. Leafs trying to keep it in down to the final 30 seconds here from Toronto. 6-3 Leafs in Game 2. Teravainen to the net. Stopped by Wall. Laying that down, it's Marner. Leafs have it. Here's Klingberg up for Matthews. Austin Matthews for Mitch Marner. This might be trouble. Marner to Nylander. Fed it in front, and they score! 4 goals for William Nylander, and it's 7-3 Leafs with just 15 seconds left. Face off back to center, one back by Pesce. Here's Shea. 7-3 Toronto here in Game 2. They really blew it open tonight. That shot got through, but it was blocked on the way. Domi, 5 seconds to go in the period. Tavares to Domi. Domi to the net. And he stopped point blank, but it's game over. 7-3 Toronto. So the Leafs even the series at 1 game apiece. They'll head to Carolina for the next 2. Will it be decided there, or will we have a Game 5 back in Toronto? Marlies and Laval Rocket coming up now from Coca-Cola Coliseum. The final score tonight from Scotiabank Arena. The Carolina Hurricanes 3, the Toronto Maple Leafs 7.